Hello everyone, it's Melissa. Welcome back. Today I am sharing another project. This is a 12 by 12 layout documenting my husband's birthday. He turned 46 in December, and what you can see there is that I have two 4 by 6 pictures and two 3 by 4s and also a Project Life card, and that was from one of my Alli Edwards kits, and I believe it was January, kind of a looking into the new year type of quote. And I don't remember who the quote's from because I didn't use it, but you can see that I started off by pulling from my product jar, and I have thickers, washi tape, eyelets, ribbon, ephemera, Project Life cards, and doilies pulled. And in fact, doilies are the only thing that don't get used because, like I mentioned, this is a layout about my husband, and doilies are kind of feminine for me. So what that Project Life card says is, in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. And I thought that was perfect for a birthday page. One of the things that I've mentioned before is how much fun I'm having using the Alli Edwards kits and how I'm able to incorporate what was, I'm guessing, meant to be for a New Year's Eve layout or Project Life pocket page and turn it into something that is birthday related. Now, what I do have there is one of my product pulls was thickers, and so from American Crafts I have an old leg warmers font, and I pulled the number 46, and that's just like some felt numbers and alpha, and it's like a old olive green color. And so at the moment I'm gonna do another kind of a grid layout. This is more of with circles and just trying to get away from so many squares and sharp edges in my pages, just something different. And you can see here that I just have a ton of old product pulled from my stash. I have a sticker sheet, I have a circle die, pattern paper, cut aparts, Project Life cards, and in fact, the only pattern paper that I do end up using on this page is the background paper, the orange. Everything else is Project Life cards. And so here's kind of my makeshift design that I've got going on here. All significant circles, so to speak. My husband's a cyclist, so that bike Project Life card I put on there. And also on the top right is a gear that I cut with vellum. And the gear is actually from a Tim Holtz. It's just called Gadget Gears. And that's just a die from, it's for my Big Shot for Sizzix. There's me using that sticker sheet again that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. And also the Simon Says on the edge, everyday words on a line. And I use the word celebrate. I've got an Alli Edwards stamp, and that is actually an old one from one of her kits, and it's called the Today Circles. And I just stamped Love You with a gray, and the U is stamped with a red, and I put it on a circle. I also pulled from my stash some close to my heart cardboard shapes and a piece of flair from Fancy Pants, just a pie chart. You can see that sticker I put on a piece of white cardstock and used my ticket punch to punch it out. And I'm just going to add it in the top corner of that left photograph. And I also have the word awesome. It's just a piece of ephemera cut from a piece of pattern paper that I got from Joann Fabrics. I showed it to you earlier. It had like the Rubik's Cube, the cassette tape and stuff on it. I've used that pad before, quite a bit in layouts. And so I have a piece of white cardstock cut, and I'm going to start adhering my photos onto that. And you can see here that I even used the bottom half of the Project Life card from Alli Edwards, just the black, and I used some black lined washi tape. And it was just really to cover up the author of that quote. And so now I'm going to add some eyelets to my page. And these are going to act as elements to hold down some ribbon. That is a piece of blue scrap ribbon just for my stash, just a satin ribbon. And ribbon was one of my product pulls, so why not use it as an element to not only add color, but to also add texture to my page. And this is a fun way, you guys. I'm always adding strips of paper here and there, washi tape here and there, border stickers, those types of things. And, you know, really ribbon can be a great texture adding embellishment, but also just for more color. And you could add it across, like I'm doing here, as just strips. I have a green strip of a Project Life card there and the word celebrate that I cut from another Project Life card from my stash, like a turquoise. And just like how that breaks up the photo collage, my handmade photo collage there with me just cutting the photos down. And I do that quite a bit. You guys, if you followed me for any amount of time, you know that I love photo collaging, doing my own, as a matter of fact. So you saw me pull in that black border sticker. And so I'm just going to adhere that down. I also have pulled a piece of gray cardstock from my stash and I cut it down as well. And what you see there are all of the circles that I cut from my circle die. I'm going to adhere the gray piece of cardstock and start assembling these circles how I want them to go on the layout. Now, there are 10 of them, and they all just have some sort of significance. The ampersand, you know, is basically just a filler. But, you know, the 46 was how old he is. The love you, that was obviously. The piece of flare, you know, I just put that on there because I liked the color and how that worked on the page. I do have He's a Keeper, and that was a cut apart from that piece of pattern paper that I showed from Joann Fabrics. Also that red arrow sticker pointing to He's a Keeper. And then from Alli Studio, I'm going to use from the So Awesome Puffy stickers, or Family Fun, whichever one. I think it's So Awesome, the word favorite. And then I'm also going to pull one of the plus signs from Family Fun puffy sticker as well and just put it there. And more of just another form of a collage on a circle. I'm going to add another eyelet and I'm going to put it into the center of that bicycle tire in a minute. I'm showing you here that I colored the vellum, one of my favorite things to do, with a gray marker. I added a button and some crochet twine to the middle of that. I am adding a silver brad onto this circle. And actually that star I just die cut from one of the Project Life cards. I have a heart that I cut from my Lawn Fawn heart dies, and it was also cut with a piece of vellum that I colored with a red alcohol marker. I'm going to adhere that with an eyelet to the center of the bicycle tire. And that just gives some fun texture. Like I said, he loves cycling. That would explain the bike and also the gears. Both are significant for me. Like I said, the star and the ampersand were basically just fillers. And so I'm going to show you here some close-ups. I also used a stamp set from Avery L, and it's called Party Animal, I want to say. And I thought I had it out here. Let's see. And I just put it next to that quote. Yeah, Party Animal. And it was from Avery L, and I used a Wild Wasabi green ink from Stampin' Up. And I added my journaling to that bottom circle, the gray circle, and it just says, helped Matt/Dad celebrate turning 46 with a giant yum donut from Zender's. Birthdays rock. I also added 2 of the Tim Holtz occasion stickers. On the bottom there you can see it says Make a Wish, and then also in one of the photographs, you don't look a day older. And so that's my finished layout, you guys. I will have some close-ups here at the end, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below, and I appreciate you watching today. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye!